Good morning, good morning. So we think something's going on with the YouTube channel that it's taking out the comment option. So if you can't comment, I'm sorry, we were trying to figure that out, but I hope you're here and ready for a good workout. Otherwise, you're watching later. But today we're going to do kind of a cardio series and then strength series to go with it. So we're going to do about 9 minutes of kind of straight cardio drills. It's not necessarily going to be high impact or anything the whole time, but move in that body. And then we're going to kind of recover and go through and do similar types of movements, but we're going to slow it down and add weight to it, turn it into a similar type of weight move. Excuse me. So have some water, a mat, some weights, and let's get this party started. I'll turn on the music. That sounds good. All right. Start with just some space to warm up. Okay.
Connected.
Oh, you can comment. Oh, good. Hi, Aman. Keep it low. We're just warming up. Regular step touch. Here we go. Now I want you to tap the heels. Okay. Keep those abs tight. Posture's nice and tall. Shoulders down and back. All right, step touch. Nice and right middle. Now I want you to step and just tap it wide. Get those arms out. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, lift the legs, side out. Keep those abs tight. Use those abductors. Keep the arms lower if you're not ready to take them out to the side. 4, 3, 2, last one. Tap it wide, tap it low. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now big taps to the back. Come on. Move that leg. So you balance on one leg and then take that other leg, straighten it, and tap it behind. Keep it going lifted if you want. Warming up those glutes and the back. Keep the abdominals tight so that you're not flinging that lumbar region. 4, 3, 2, tap it wide. Hey, those taps start that pushing. All right, tap those toes to the front. Tap it. Turn it into a knee strike. Bring those arms down over the knee. 4, 3, 2, tap and march. Good, shake it out a little bit. Good. Now we're going to warm up, moving forward and back a little bit. 4, 3, 2, step touch, up, up. Take it back. Nice and easy. Take it back. Add a little shuffle. Take it back. Add a little shuffle. Take it back. And march it. All right, keep it here. I want you to have a little bend and a reach. Little bend, reach. Give me that heel lift. Warming up the feet. Come down and hold. Abs tight. Come up and march. Okay, right foot now. Take it back. Take it up. I'm dancing. You don't have to dance. I always dance when I get the opportunity, so I can't help it. Shaking. Good. Step, touch your back. We're just warming up those lateral muscles. Getting used to a little bit of low plyometrics. Take back. Last time. Yay. Little wide squats here. Does not need to be deep. More about keeping that pace going. Warming up those squatting legs. Hips back. Knees in line with the toes. 3, 2, take it down and hold it. Bring your hands to your lap. Let your body rest a little bit, okay? So you don't have your legs holding all of your body up. You're gonna round and sink. Little standing cat-cow. So sink, tuck and round. Pull those shoulders down and lift, and round and tuck. Come all the way up. You should be nice and wide. Take those arms out. I want you to reach. Center. Reach. Warming up through the waist. Warming up that spine. All of our spinal muscles are in charge of this sideways lateral flexion here. Keep that core engaged. And hold it here. I want you to forward fold and just hold. Halfway. Don't make it really far forward. Right here. Lengthen. Take a nice deep breath in. And go halfway. And repeat. Fan it up. And down. Just stretching through those hamstrings a little bit. So you don't want to have a big bend forward. I don't want you rounding the spine. You're folding. Hinge the hips back and tap. One more and hold. Good. Take a deep breath in. And shake it out. Walk it in. Okay. I'm going to get my timer on. This is not going to be a free-for-all minute, I promise. So remember, we're going to do various drills, a minute each. My challenge to you is to just endure. Try to get through all 9 minutes. Pace yourself when you need to. Before we take a little break, get a drink. Okay, so get one now if you need it. All right, shake it out a little bit and get ready. Ready? All right. 4, 3, 2, side steps right here. Side steps. And I will show you options for playing with it in that minute. Abs tight always, not an option. Add that little tap back. Maybe you leap and actually leave the ground. Jump. Up to you. You can keep it here. This is fine. You're almost done with this one. I will show you options for taking it up. I will always start low. 4, 3, 2. Take it to a step, touch. Nice and easy. All right, march it. Second one. 4, 3, 2. Tap the toes. Pretty simple, right? You need more? Bring those knees up. You want more? Go to vertical mountain climbers. Like this. You've got to switch to the tap in front. Maybe you want to do it here. This is fine. It's your minute. It's your minute. How high intensity do you want it? Or here. I like to keep my toes on the ground, but I keep moving my arms. Big heart rate. This is fine. You don't even have to hop. Whichever version you can do. You've got about 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Take it to a march. Okay. Right. Next one. Last one on our feet. Then we're going to start incorporating the mat. 3, 2, 1. That's feet. So give me a little run. You do not have to have a run where you have one foot off the ground at every point. You can keep it low and just do a heel lift. The balls of my feet don't even leave. Or you can flex your feet and do a kind of a funky stomp, and you have less calves. If that's what burns you, okay? Get those arms moving. Options. Right? Or in. You pick. You pick. Come on. Last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Watch it. You're going to come down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, up. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, pace yourself with this one. A minute is a long time for squat thrusts. So, you might not want to go your fastest. You might not want to go all the way down. Right? We did these on Monday. You still have 30 seconds. You probably have time for one more. And break. Try not to get water. Try not to get water. Okay, we're back up tall. 4, 3, 2, and go. Lunge and punch. I'm keeping it pretty low right now, right? I'm bringing one foot out, tapping, turning my knees and toes in the same direction, switching my feet. You absolutely can have a little hop, but don't let it take out the movement of the feet. Get that distance. Maybe you want to go a little lower. have 3 more exercises after this. And rest. Woo! Get your breath. Three, 2, 1, go. Now, push kick. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the leg. I have abs tight, lean back, and it's like you're kicking the door shut. Because you don't want to point your toes. You hit a door with your toes, it's going to hurt. Flex that foot. Now, you do not have to get that kick high. It can absolutely be low, right? Depending on your flexibility and how you're feeling. But it needs to be powerful. And your abs are tight. You've got less than 20 seconds. Come on. Low impact, high intensity for this one. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Last 2 exercises. Good old-fashioned jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Or here, right? Start low. See how you feel. Both arms, one leg. No impact, well, minimal impact. Stay strong. You've got like a minute and a half left of your cardio series. Seconds left here. Come on. Go to low if you need to. Four, 3, 2, and rest. One more drill. Now, you're going to go side to side. We do these all the time. Nothing weird. 3, 2, 1. Throw down, right? You're picking up, throwing it down. Throwing it down. Again, we have this switch of the feet. But I'm not pivoting around this time. I'm staying in that open squat. Come on. Endurance here. Cardiovascular endurance. Get that heart rate into that steady fat burning zone. And rest. Hey. Keep moving. Don't just stop. Oh. I think I forgot to move. I'm just looking through all my strength and I'm like, oh, oops. All right, so now we're going to add strength. We're still going to be moving our body in similar fashion, but we're adding strength with our legs and or our arms, okay? So for this first, well, for all of them, if you want to move quickly through it, let me stop my thing here. If you want to move quickly through, you might want to have medium weights, not as heavy as you normally would go if you want to be able to move from exercise to exercise without switching out. Otherwise, I'll call out the exercise and you move on to the side. Like the first one's going to have curtsy lunges and rows. Right? I'm going to go for my 8s. Okay. And again, every drill's a minute. There's only one, but we're on the mat doing plank or push-ups. Okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give me that side speed skater, right? Remember that? Okay, now slow it down. Lunge. 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 Once you get the legs, row. Row. You can lunge first, then row. That's fine. With a curtsy lunge, your front knee and toe are in alignment, your back knee and toe are in alignment, but you have it crossed over. Working through the glutes and the hips. With the row, you are working the back. I like it separated first. More. And rest. Okay, now we have overhead presses. Maybe you don't want both weights. Maybe you want one weight. Because you are going to balance your knees up. 3, 2, 1. Looks like this. So this was, keep going. You remember, okay? You can absolutely have both weights and slow it down. But you don't need to do a lot of weight for overhead presses to keep those shoulders healthy and strong. Most of us are not Olympic lifters. Keeping that body nice and tall. You've got 10 seconds. And then you go into fast feet, rest. Great. Rest. Now you remember those fast feet? Well, we're not making it fast feet this time. We're making it fast arms. Okay? Biceps and triceps. Now, you have options right here. Or nice and slow. Or maybe you want to just lock in those biceps and triceps and do more of a shoulder hinge. Okay? That's more of a shoulder exercise. Moving just the arms. More of the biceps and triceps. Now notice, I've got a little bit of a swing happening with my body. I've got a pendulum. But I'm not losing control. Right? Where it's jerking on my shoulders. I'm in control. My elbows are staying put. Right? I'm hinging forward, biceps and triceps. Almost done. Come on. So instead of fast feet, we have fast arms on this one. Then we're going out for push-ups. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Put those weights down for a minute or hold on to them. If bothers your palms. Plank position. 3, 2, 1, go. Now you can be in just a plank. Holding. Right? This was our squat thrust. Hold your plank. Maybe you want to add a push-up. You're not sure you can do it full. Go to your knees. Lead with the chest. Lead with the chest. If you can, try it full. Maybe you just do one and hold. Do another one. Hold. It's your chest and body work. All right. Okay. Remember that lunge and punch? You remember? Get your arms in. Nice and close. 3, 2, 1. I want you to slow it down. Punch it down. Pull it up. When you pull it up, get those elbows behind your back. Work the upper back. Abs tight. Come across. Working the core, chest, shoulders back, and the legs. Little lunge tap. You're going to feel those biceps, right? All of the muscles should feel like they're firing up. Because it's just exercise after exercise. Keeps that heart rate going too. Come on. Last couple. And rest. Woo. Okay. So if you remember, we did push kicks. Now you're going to lunge. You don't have really a lot of arms here. We did a lot of biceps, triceps. Now you're going to lunge, push kick, switch, push kick, alternate, push kick, step back, lunge, push kick, stop. Abs tight, balance, right? I've got your quad, don't worry. Now, you could stay on one side, and then I can tell you to switch. Number 1, I'm really bad at counting halfway. I don't always get it right on. You're uneven. Number 2, this forces you to slow down a little bit and focus on each part of the move. And it's good to sustain a minute where you're not on one side for a long time. Come on. Almost one, done. Rest. Oh, that was fast. Shake it out. So you remember those jumping jacks, right? You might want lighter weights for this because you're going to have arms and shoulders and a little bit of legs. Here, it's called a B-W. So, W-B. My palms are up. You don't want super heavy weights for this, if any, but this is what it looks like. Clock's on 30, you're good. Now, if it feels more comfortable, you can rotate. Let me show you. So you have this option, right? You have to be very careful. Or rotate. You get a lot more of that rotator cuff. That ball and socket joint works. Go slow. Do one arm at a time. Right? Listen to your body. Those abs tight. This is instead of our jumping jacks. This looks just like a jumping jack, right? Almost done. You probably have time for 2 reps. And rest. Woo. Okay, get out. Our last exercise was that throwdown. Do you remember we went side to side? Well, now you're going to have this squat, and we're going to add triceps. So we're kind of throwing it down. Excavator, squat, come up, tricep extension. Bend the knee, abs tight, reach, contract, lift, hold strong in the middle. Reach. I've got your timer. Work up 15 seconds on. So you're good. You're heading towards halfway. If you want extra, you can step Not worth it. You can also just do a little squat here. You don't have to reach through those legs. That is a lot of extra work for that lumbar region. You have to be very careful. So listen to your body. You probably have time for 2 more, wherever you're at. Come up and rest. All right, we're going to take a longer break here. Getting some water. We're going to stretch through some of those muscles before our next challenge here. Okay, take a break. Get your sip of water. And then take a minute. Stretch those quadriceps. Hold on to something if you need help. It doesn't have to be a long hold right now. We're just kind of doing some light mid-class stretches. Swing out those arms. Give me a short stretch. So, let me tell you what's next. We're doing a similar pattern. 9 minutes of cardio. 9 minutes adding some elements of strength. We're going to the deck. This next round is all kind of core focused with some chest and stuff for the strength part. Okay? But more core. Lots of core. But I promise your heart rate's going to be going. Now, the first one, we're holding a plank, a forearm plank. You might say, how's that cardio? It's not specifically cardio, but are you using your entire body? Yes. And when you use all of your muscles at the same time, that ticker gets going, okay? All right. You ready? One more chest stretch here. So we're going to start with a forearm plank. Superheroes, we got scissors, more superheroes, bridges, V-ups, mountain climbers, okay? Now, we're going to be rolling around like little sardines on our back and forth quite a bit. Just be ready. All right, get into a plank position. I'm going to come all the way down. I'm going to move my routine. All right, abs tight. You can start in full plank if that helps you get that body position. Or you can start on your elbows, because we're going there, and press. Hold. Now, just hold. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the abdominals. Use the balls of your feet for support. Hold. Suck in that belly button. Push away with the chest muscle. Keep the spine nice and long. Past halfway. version you're doing, you have less than 20 seconds left. And rest. Go ahead and take your break and take that time to roll over. We're going to do some frontal core. Okay. Get your back acclimated. Bring your hands behind your head, supporting your head. Lift up into an isometric front hold. Extend the leg, and switch. So, you've got the scissor legs. This is how you're going to help keep that heart rate going. Okay? Now, you listen to your body. How strong are your abs? How strong is your back? Can you do a bigger switch? It's up to you. Maybe you want more reach. You can reach with each one. You'll get more cardio, a little extra core. It's not worth sacrificing your safety of your back though. Your lower back should stay pressed into the mat because your abdominals are engaged. 20 seconds. Take your level. Five, four, three, two, one. Take a little break. What's next? Oh yeah. Put your feet flat. Make sure your head. Yes, bridges. Abs tight. Lift it up. Now, not a lot of movement going on here, right? Not a lot of heart rate. That's okay. You can just hold it and focus. You can add some movement, which just adds a little work for the back of the body, glutes, hamstrings back. If you want more heart rate, you can go into marching knees, right? You pick. How much time do you have left? Yeah, you've got like 35 seconds left. Come on. Yeah, I feel the heart rate on that. Almost done. You have about 10 seconds. A little bit less. And rest. Woo. Hug those knees in for a little break. One more frontal work. Then we're going back over. Circle through those ankles. All right, extend those legs. You're going to crunch up and reach. Crunch up and reach. Now, you can do one arm and leave the other one to support that head. I've got you timer. You can make it bigger by coming all the way up. I'm looking at the strength. Yeah. This is absolutely fine. But I want to have that cross arm reach this time. The faster you go, the more heart rate, as long as you can keep that form. 10 seconds. I want you to bend your knees. And then from here, I want you to come up and hold. You want a little extra? Hand curl, lat squeeze. Three, two, one. Woo. All right, relax. Come up. Take a little break. Shake out those hips. Last plank here. Full plank. You can hold it at slow knee tucks or go into mountain climbers for a big cardio burst. Last exercise before we can slow it down and focus on strength. All right. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Let's add some movement. Tucking that knee in. Maybe you want to go across. It's up to you. Maybe you want more heart rate. It's up to you. I'm going to do a heart rate for a little bit, then I'm going to slow it back down. 45 seconds would be a long time for mountain climbers. Not that you can't do it. It's a long time though. I'm going to slow it back down. I'm just checking my timer. It doesn't always flash. It's kind of inconvenient. Sit back. And then come up. Support that spine. Push those hip flexors forward. So we're not going to use weight for most of this. There's one when we're starting where we're going to add a little weight. But otherwise, if you want to have any kind of weight, I recommend little baby weights. Like maybe you have 2 or 3 pounds, but you don't have to use weight at all, okay? All right. Give yourself a little break here. So we're starting with another plank. This time we're going to walk it out. So you have one heavy weight and anything else would be little light baby weights. Now for this plank, last time we held it forearm. This time you're going to hold and then press into full, come back down into elbow. Plank presses, single arm push-ups, plank walk. Lots of words for it. So come down into, come down into forearm plank. Forearm plank. I'm going to go on my knees so I can show you this nice and smoothly. From here, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Try not to wiggle my body a whole lot. If you can, right, left, right, left, left, right. We're just kind of training our push-up chest and arms. get a lot of training in those lats, rear delts, the rhomboids. Come on, squeeze in the glutes. 20 seconds. And rest. Get ready, take it over. Now this time, you want to wait. These were our scissors. You remember our scissors? You're going to have like the chest press. Watch it, watch it. Hold that right leg out. Left leg up. Reach. Reach. My left hand is supporting. This we are going to do one side. I'll switch us to halfway. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to hold the legs. Hand behind your head. The lower you hold the leg, the harder. But if your back starts to arch, you gotta bring it up. Do 2 more. And come in. Other leg, other hand, and go. Lots of core today. And rest. Good. Put the weight down, the heavy weight down. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going into bridges. Now, we're going to add up and down, but we're going to go slow-mo. If you want a little extra challenge, put a little extra weight right down kind of on your lower abdominal hip flexor region, and you squeeze up. Hold. All right. Take the right leg up. Now you can move it to the left side if you want, and take your right arm down by your side for extra support, because it's a little harder to balance. You're working that left glute big time, not to mention the back and abdominals. It's up to you where you want to hold it. I got you on halfway. Do one more, hold it up, bend that right knee, extend that left leg, and go. Driving down through the right heel. And rest. Okay. Put that weight to the side. Shake it out. All right. So if you remember our core move, right? I have you lead. Okay. We're going to kind of do the same thing, but I'm going to add an element of passing if you want. That one heavy weight. You're going to crunch up and come down. You pass it inside your leg to the outside arm. Then the outside arm passes. All right. Keep going.
superhero. We're going to do modified superhero with the option of weight. So, I'm going to use the baby weight. I'm going to be in tabletop position. The baby weight is going to be in my right hand. I'm going to extend my left leg. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly my right arm and then my left leg. Remember that superhero we did where I had you doing that lat squeeze down on the mat and bending the knees? That's where you're at, okay? Keep going. Squeeze and down, abs tight. Squeeze, where's my there? Make sure your back's not sinking and arching. Keep the leg low if you need to, even tap it down, right? It's about balance. Feel your core go into overdrive. Couple more before we switch. One more. Come down and rest. Take a break. Switching quickly. My weight's in my left hand. My right leg's gonna go back. 3, 2, 1, and combo. So I'm pressing nice and strong through my right arm. I'm sucking in my belly button to keep my abdominals engaged and my back nice and long. Then I'm flying with that small weight while I squeeze my leg out. Couple more. One more right here. And rest. Woo. Sit the hips back. Shake it out. One more. This is it. You're going to go right into stretching. Last plank position. Yes, I know. But it's going to feel like a combo of stretching and plank. So watch. I want you to start in plank. Then I want you to hiking it down your dog. Come forward into plank and hold. Hike in downward dog. Take that time in downward dog to push your head through your arms and your heels towards the mat. So you keep those abdominals engaged. Suck in the belly button, squeeze the legs. Hike it up, push it down. Almost done. One more. Now, push it back and hold. And pedal it out. Push. Come all the way down onto your knees. I'm going to grab my music book. All right. You're in tabletop. I want you to slowly suck in the belly button, tuck the chin, and round all the way up to knee standing. We're going to move straight into stretching here. Take that left leg way out in front, like way out in front. Make sure you've got your balance. You can be widely spaced here, right? Horizontally. Then you're going to push that right hip flexor forward and down. So I don't want you to lean. I don't want you to arch too much either. I want you to take the whole body. Okay? And I want you to rest on that left leg. Because this is meant to be a stretch. The minute you let go, it's extra work. And you know I love to work, but we're focusing on the stretch here. And these are tight. Especially for those of you that either, it's like kind of a catch-22. If you're on your legs all day, we generally don't stretch our legs enough. So So, and when you're nursing, if you're up and about all day, the whole shift, or if you sit all day, definitely don't stretch it up in here. All right, now go ahead and come forward, and you can keep yourself supporting the left leg and just dangle that right arm. Move it around. All right, from here, push back. Now, try to stay nice and tall. Keep the leg extended and fold forward over it. Touch the ground if you can. Oops, turned it all around. So now you're stretching through the hamstring. If you can't reach, maybe you can put your hand on one hip and reach the other side, but don't put weight on your straight leg. Another option would be to just come all the way up and support a forward fold here. All right, come back to the middle, push off that leg, bring it back. Give me some hip circles here. Hips back and forward and go the other way. All right, now let's take your right leg way out in front, pushing the left hip flexor forward, resting on that front leg, driving the hips forward and down, stretching through the iliopsoas, right? That muscle, it's right there, hip flexor area. Well, not the muscle, but take some breaths here. Oops, I should probably stop my clock. And then rock it back, forward fold. The clock in here is a little slow. I just looked at my watch and I saw that it's 6:31. Sorry if I'm making you run late. If I watch this clock, I'm on time. Don't skimp on the stretching. If you have the time, do it. If you don't have the time, still do it. All right, from here, push forward. Go ahead and use some of that strength on the leg to come all the way up. Good, roll out those shoulders and give me a nice big chest stretch here. Pulling those hands behind you. Nice open chest, long back, okay, squeezing. It's one of the best stretches you can do for your chest and shoulders. And we tend to be a culture where we've got a lot of this. So doing this as much as you can, because you think now that like, oh, it's not going to be a big deal. They'll always do this. No. I work with the mature population. The more we age, this naturally happens. These muscles are much stronger and more used. These are underused. So we turn to curve in and then you can't reach. You can't reach stuff anymore. Trust me, I'm here for you. All right, shake it out here. Good. All right, standing nice and tall. Don't trip on anything like I'm about to. Take a deep breath in. I know you can't see me. Exhale, forward fold all the way. Last breath out. And then soften the knees, climb up the lap, suck into belly button, and release. All right. Thanks for coming, you guys. I'll see you Sunday. Take care. Stay healthy.